We're stepping in the room. Conversation. Discussion. The fuckery of it all. Words. Shenanigans. The foolery. The fuckery of it all. Shabba 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 shabba. Oh, booty up in here. Ow. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. All right. We need to get into this live today. I saw it. Nat. Get that out of here. We need to discuss some things. We need to talk about this episode. Those are the words to the song. It's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy Easter to everybody. Happy Sunday to the rest of you. Do me a favor and smash that like button. How dare there only be 13 likes and 113 people in the room. Continue coming through, kids, because I already know the notification does not always ring through. How's everybody doing this good Sunday? Let's start off that way before we get into business as usual, while we get into the Madonna The Unauthorized Rusical that we just witnessed. Y'all know I know tea, so next week's episode is going to be a real giggle, a real gag, and a real goop. But we're going to focus on this week, and I'm going to mention some things that I did not mention in my review. As you know, I do these quick run-nows, and I actually like my reviews that way. It exercises my skills to throw out jokes kind of fast. So I miss Jada's performance, and I'm actually just going to go over everybody's performance today, as well as some things that happened in the episode. Now, DMV, I thank you for your $10 donate, please, and thank you. For those of you who are just entering in the room, if you want to donate to the channel, please donate to the Cash App, that's $MattyRants, PayPal.me/MattyRants, or Venmo, Matty-Rants. Now, Maddie's got to be in this hotel for another week. So I thought I was going to go ahead and be with family. Contacted my dad today. That wasn't a cute conversation. It was okay. I'm sorry. Look, I know we're trying to do all this. Well, I could get you the next week. So the next week, you're going to help me with this because y'all are the ones that said I could come out here and do all this extra stuff. And now I'm sitting here in the hotel looking crazy. So, to say the least, my stress levels are high. However, I've decided instead of taking this into a route of I'm going to be angry at everything, I'm just going to make more videos. I'm just going to put this into my content, and we're going to go from there. And I'm going to make a good situation out of a bad situation, in my opinion. That's just how I'm going to look at it. Today, I'm trying to raise at least 200, if that can even happen. While we're doing this live today. If not, hey, I'm gonna keep on trucking it and do what I gotta do out here. But that's the goal that I need to raise today. I actually have the rest of the money. Honestly, I've been pretty good at saving. But unfortunately, yeah, my family has really pulled stunts on me, y'all, since I've been here. And it's kind of weird just how everything is taking place. And I used to be someone who gets super emotional about stuff like that, but I think I've learned to be content with bullshit. Does that make sense? Like, I got content with you know what? Okay, why am I not surprised? And so, they want to be still nice and call me every now and then. Are you okay? Is everything fine? It's okay. It's just whatever. But mom is like, I could have stayed in LA with this bullshit. Oh, now, Today I have vanilla. This is not a sponsor. Maybe soon to be. Starbucks. You know I love you when you do these kind of drinks for me. Since I can't go to Starbucks now, and when I did Uber Eats for Starbucks, some dude from my Facebook channel knew me. He was like, oh, you're my Facebook friend. I was like, God bless it. Hey. But no, thanks again for tuning in. My apologies. I just went into my whole little story spill. I'll probably do it again later in the episode. But let me go ahead and pull up the chat so I can see what everybody is saying. And then I need to talk about this episode with you. While I'm getting all this geared up, please, for the love of it, do me a favor. What am I doing? What am I saying? Hold on. Come on, man, to get it together. Tell me what you were missing in this episode or what you wanted to talk about with this episode while I'm pulling this together for me. Brief intermission while I get the chat pulled up. I saw a question that I was really wanting to answer. That's why I'm trying to pull this up. Ooh, I like what Sarah said. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna put this live on mute so I can read it. Yeah, bitch, I'm ready for the singing challenges. Just so y'all know, I'm ready for the lyric challenges. I'm ready for the make a rap challenges. Please, when they put me on this show, it is going to be, girl, we gonna be making up some songs. Okay, here we go. Thank you, everybody. I see you in the room. I'm gonna go ahead and post this for y'all, for those of you who are trying to get those links, because I know they're in the description. And I saw something from 4. Hey, Maddie, what's the ballpark amount for a donate if I were also perhaps maybe to request a video while on quarantine? So that's like if I'm on Cameo. If you're talking about like doing a request video or whatever, that's $10. That's a $10 Cameo request that goes through with Cameo. And then, of course, whatever video you want me to make, I would make that. Oh, by the way, let me address this real quick. I shouldn't be giving this time, but y'all know I'm full of energy. So, oh yeah, loving the scruff look. We're on quarantine, baby. I'm walking around in my sweats and my t-shirts and not giving a fuck. But a couple of us are on Cameo, and if you all want to actually ask for a Cameo request, I'm available on there. I know Jake Yonsei is too, a lot of the queens on the show, et cetera, right? But if you want to just donate to the channel like me directly, which is like super easier for me to get directly, and you know, if you want to do requests, I do live chats on Instagram. If y'all want to do like a live video chat with me, I do that as well. You know, so if y'all are like, Matt, I just want to talk for a quick second, I'm like, girl, if I have some time, let me go ahead and get this up and we're gonna have this conversation. But girl, somebody had emailed Cameo about me, Jake Yonsei, and Jasmine LaBeija Rice, and my other girl who I really like. What's her name? Somebody, I forget her name. Lord forgive me, Jesus. She's a sweetheart. Juno. And was like, why are we under the section of RuPaul's Drag Race? Like as if we were the people who like told them we were on RuPaul's Drag Race. She's like, they have nothing to do with it. And I was like, what? It was just weird. Only because I'm thinking about what everybody else is going through right now. And I was like, wait, this is what you're concerned about? What y'all don't know, and I want everyone to know and understand or explain the situation, because we all had our little funny moments in the comment section. But Cameo asked what we did. It wasn't like they were, you know, you put down what you are related to. We have all individual representatives that work at Cameo directly that then do research on our social media pages, and then they actually like do their due diligence by figuring out who we are as people. Because when I asked to be on Cameo, they don't just put me on. It's like they need to do, what's the word I'm looking for? Shout out to KD. Thank you, baby. Appreciate your donating. How did it go? I think her name was Katie, was my representative. And she was just like, hey, you know, I see you want to join Cameo. Can you tell me who you are and what you do? And so I told her that I'm a YouTuber and I review a lot of different shows. They're mostly LGBT centered. Right. So she then reviewed my stuff and was like, you do a lot of stuff with RuPaul's Drag Race. So you interviewed some of the girls. Yeah, I've done a couple of things with them. I don't work with them directly. They have to vet you. Exactly. So They did the same with Jake. They did the same with everybody else. Juno, all those other people. She has nothing to do with Drag Race. Neither does Jasmine LaBeija Rice. I mean, maybe next year, but we don't know. Jasmine Rice LaBeija? Yeah, that's what it is. Jasmine Rice LaBeija. Excuse me. I'm not going to get that baby's name incorrectly. Her drag is stunning. And so is Juno's. But they ask us questions, and then that's what the category they put us in. So for her to have researched everybody in RuPaul's Drag Race and then just be like, girl, oh, it's like, what the hell? The link for Patreon's in the description is broken. Okay, thank you. I will go ahead and get that fixed. I haven't really been too good on my Patreon, so please forgive me. I feel like I can get to people faster via Instagram and everything else. I feel like with Patreon, it's more so if y'all just want to have something set up a month, because a lot of people do like to donate monthly. It's like you can do it right there, but I am actually going to be doing separate content for Patreon. Give me a moment on that, because after this week with my family and everything else that's been going on with that whole crazy catfishing situation stuff, I have really just sat down with my work and said, bitch, we're going to do this a little bit differently, which is kind of like every day we're going to do something. Okay, so let's get off of that. Last time before we get into this long speech, if you want to donate to the channel, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants, PayPal.me/MattyRants. Trying to get up to 200 today just to make sure I got this hotel for the week. Then I get my YouTube check the following week, and I will be just fine for a good little month. So, Drag Race. Are you ready? Are you ready to have this conversation? Because here's the thing. I was nice to Britta. I was nice to Britta. What's up, Just a Photo Girl? Thank you for the $10 donate. Yo. Britta got off easy with me. And I'm going to tell you why I did that. I'm going to tell you why. Because I know some of you were like, well, dang, Britta was going in on everybody that episode and Matty didn't talk about it. I did that on purpose. For that episode, I gave Britta the chance. You know what I'm saying? And y'all were watching me on my Instagram, I was like, girls, they're really just showing every angry moment she has or every moment where she don't like nobody. Okay? It was interesting to see just how, like, I don't know. It was like, I kept saying to myself, like, girl, for real? Is this what this is going to be? Are we going to be doing this the entire time? Like, she's, everybody's doing better than me and da-da-da-da-da. It was very hard to watch that. And here's the other thing, too. A lot of stuff that Britta was saying, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if we would have taken it as shady had that music not been played in the background. Just being real with you. I still feel like, though, she had too much to say about a lot of things, and that a lot of stuff could have just been kept to herself. And that was proven in this episode. Every time someone did something bad, Britta had something to say. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. It was like, Widow's doing something wrong, Britta's got something to say. Jackie messed up, Britta's got something to say. This person messed up, Britta's got something to say. Every person. Everyone got something. But I did not think that her outfit on the main stage was terrible. I didn't think it was a point. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think that some earrings were the complete issue with that outfit. Like, can you imagine walking onto the stage with this full look that's very Michelle, and then they go, well, girl, them earrings. Oh, yeah, the earrings. Yeah, the earrings. Yeah, oh, yeah, the earrings. Yeah, the earrings. Mama, I would be so oof. Girl, I would have probably spit in somebody's face. I was like, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. The wig hairline was bothering me a little. See, then that should have been called out. And I felt like maybe it was and we never heard it. Or maybe they couldn't see it. But for the earrings to be the issue, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I thought that was bullshit. I'm going to be real with you. I was like, let me look at those earrings. I mean, they're not the best earrings. They're okay. But not enough for me to then go over this entire look and then focus on this. I was like, okay, girl, okay. Let me go ahead and speak out on some people. I've seen some donations coming in. Shout out to Angelita. Shout out to Anastasia. Shout out to Junket Vintage. I know who that is. Let's get back. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Nicole. Thank you. I see your donations coming in. Let's continue this conversation, darling. Now, Britta lip synced like she was ready to give her daughter away at somebody's wedding because I got nothing but the revival, but not enough chairs in the congregation for the pew. I love how this looks right now. I'm low key giving like a live review. All I'm missing is pictures. We will work on this in the future. All I'm missing is pictures right now. I can't. Okay. I was talking about the mouth. So yes, it was a lot of gaping, a lot of guy, and a lot of that, and it was just a little too church revival for me. I'm surprised she didn't have a magic trick for this one too, because I was really gagged in that Frozen number. I was like, bitch, lies, magic trick. You just have dry hands. You're just trying to give us a good old spark of fire in the woods, Steve. Nah. But Britta, it wasn't gonna happen. It just wasn't gonna happen. Like I thought to myself, so she's lip syncing against Heidi? Well, goodbye. Like it was just that moment. And no shade to Britta, but it was kind of like, we know what this bitch break dances, and you can barely do choreography talking about what you can and cannot do all the goddamn time. No, ma'am. It's time to say goodbye, so long, advitas and farewell, out. And it feels kind of bad because I know Britta had higher expectations for her own worth in this competition. And it let's be clear and let's be real about it. Wouldn't you be too if you did so well in your own city and then you end up going out here to this RuPaul drag race? Like, bitch, I've been wearing it out in New York forever. I have been doing so well in New York for such a long time. I'm gonna do this and these girls are gonna know who I am. I'm Britta, bitch. Yes, I'm gonna be really good here. You know, watch me out here. Honey, I was in musical theater. I've done these things. I'm not black, but the girls confuse me for black, but half of my drag is black. What do you want me to do? That's what we got. That is what we got. That is what we got. She's from, what? Connecticut. Joyce, she's from Connecticut. Stop it. Stop it. Well, after studying the show for so long, after studying it for such a long time, you learn. You learn how these girls talk. It's, the mouth does this a lot. Like she goes underneath with that lower part. And that's when that whole enunciation becomes very womb. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, everything's, oh, it's that, very that. But yes, I'm gone. It's okay. All that spit was just fine. It's okay. Anywho, I still think, before I just turn this into I'm a shade, I'm a read, bitch, I'm a read. Y'all, who knows that song by Zebra Cats? I'm a read. Yes, come on. I'm gonna take that bitch to college. I'm gonna give that bitch some knowledge. Ow, I'm gonna read. Okay, I'm gonna stop. No, Britta, I think, got the villain edit at the worst kind of level. And now that we're aware of these edits way more clearly than we used to be, it's not something that we can just sit there and go, well, she was just a hateful person. I'm like, no, mama, she got the edit. She was being rude and nasty. Let's not take away from the shit that was said and what was done. But she got that bitch edit, and it's rough. And who's next to get that edit? I guarantee you it will be Widow. I guarantee it's gonna be either Widow or Gigi. Them two are about to get the villain edit. And not even so much the villain, but more so they say an opinion and then we have music that alludes into them being catty about it to then a situation that didn't seem as catty until they put themselves into it. That's all I'm saying. Oh my God. And I love me some Widow. I'm just saying. Matty, it's gonna be my thesis. Yes! I'm a read. Oh, love it. Okay, sorry. I love Widow. I don't like her shoe game. Her shoe game is over. Shoe game over. Yeah, her shoes are awful, but she's everything. I like me some Widow, and I live for how she responds to people. Y'all see Widow doesn't react. I like that about Widow. Her responding is so good because it's basically, well, I know how you feel. I know how you want me to feel. But that's not how I'm going to feel, because if I felt that way, you'd be right. And you're not right. I'm Widow Von Du. It's very that, like, no, and you know how she be putting that hair be moving, sister. If she got long hair, it'd be like, well, I don't know. Then she does the stare down. That's my other favorite thing too, Just gonna look over at you like, no, ma'am. Very passive aggressive, but she does it in a smooth way. Cause I mean, the way Pat was coming at her, Pat was really like poking the bear. I was really getting upset by that. Hey, Alicia, one of my moderators. Sherry kept on asking the same question over and over again. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. I was like, so what are we replaying this question over again because the producers asked you to do it again, or are you just trying to get something out of her? Because it's Jada, Widow, and you in the back of this room. I know you're used to playing behind a computer as somebody else, but you're right in front of this bitch right now. So Allison, please step away from the screen and let good old Sherry sit down. Because Widow the Von, excuse me, the Widow Von Du is sitting in front of you, and that's not how this is gonna go. I want y'all to pay attention to things when you're watching this show because remember, we were giving evidence and information about something else like that. And I would like for you to see how people who are in places and do things like that, their actions. So if you're a master manipulator and have been proven to be one, why not pay attention to one on TV that hasn't been edited out? Remember, she wasn't edited out of Untucked, everybody. Oh, no, 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 no. No, she was given full run. And that's because they needed that for story. What are you going to do? Just cut that entire scene and have the girls come in the back and that'd be it? No, that would have been boring. And Untucked has been boring lately. Let's be very real with ourselves. You may disagree with me, but Untucked is not like it used to be. It ain't. Everyone's too scared to say something wrong. And now it's kind of ruined the effect of, well, bitch, I have something to say. It's do you? Because at this point, I'm like, I feel like y'all are too scared to say what you need to say. You just need to go ahead and say it. Cut up, cut up, cut up. Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. 322 in the room. Shout out to everybody here. Happy Easter to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. We're at the 22-minute marker here of this Rupaul Drag Race live discussion. Thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor and smash that like button. Okay, this really helps me out with my channel. It makes sure that we see me in the algorithm. So that way I'm with the girls and not by the girls. I'm never by. I should be always with. Okay? And again, for those of you wondering, crazy situation happening. We're trying to raise up to 200 today on this channel. If you would go ahead, if you can, if you will, Cash App $ Matty Rants, Venmo Matty-Rants, PayPal.me/MattyRants. My family pulls stunts, and now I'm basically winging it till I get paid next week. So this is fun. Check your PayPal. I see you, Wanda. Let me do a refresh. But before I start, don't wake Daddy. Who remembers that game? Does anybody remember that game? Ooh, speaking of which, I posted something on Twitter yesterday before I get back into Drag Race because I need to get this out because it's so important. I don't know why, but here we go. Love you, Sunny Squishy. Do y'all remember those Disney popsicles that were in the shape of Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck? Do you remember? Do you remember? Oh, hey, when it was like September. Hey. Sorry, Earth, Wind, and Fire moment. You're going through Cameo, work. When I get these Cameo requests too, just get ready, everybody. I'll probably have them done all tomorrow, which is what, today's Sunday, so Monday? Yeah, so Monday, if you do the Cameo requests, I'll have them all done for you tomorrow. And I'll make sure to have a lot of energy so that way you get the full Matty Rants experience. I'm not gonna do them sleepy, okay? Okay, so the reason why I bring up those popsicles is because somebody today, you know, we're all kind of bored. Well, some people are more bored than others. Remember, I was catfished this week because somebody was bored. Houston had those. Yes, girl, please. Yes, mama. I used to eat them when I was a kid. That's a whole nother story. I'm not even gonna get down into that. That was for the Instagram, but I have enough information and pictures on that individual. So if I need to go to the police, I will go. But I low-key already did. So yeah. Do a Mother's Day cameo? No, I do a Mother's Day cameo. I do it. I do it with my mom's spirit. No, they didn't have gumball eyes. They were just solid. And it was like a purple was, I think Donald was grape, Goofy was orange, and Mickey was cherry. And there were these big old popsicles. Mama, so flipping good. I promise you. I promise you. So good. Wanda, I see your donate. Daniel, I see your donate. Janice, I love that name. I hope I said that right. Was it Janice or Janice? Janice has to be. Thank you, Mama. Nicole Ebony. Yeah, yeah, I see. Okay, thank you, thank you. But yeah, those popsicles, girl. Oh, just for the kids in the back that want to know, because this individual may be watching this video unless they don't want to ever deal with me again, because I don't know why they wanted to deal with me in the first place. Somebody who saw me from YouTube hit me up on Instagram and was very flirtatious with me, and I was reciprocating in that, but not going too far until it got to a point where said individual saw me on a dating app and we continued the conversation there. I was not reciprocating the messages because I was not interested in that way of talking to the individual on that sexual level. This then person then took pictures from my Instagram page, old and new, and made a profile of me on said dating apps, saying I had HIV and I had AIDS and I was anonymously trying to hook up and have raw sex. He was basically trying to assassinate my character and do it in my home city where people know who I am. So me being me, I'm not for that bullshit. So I was already screenshotting the conversations because the way he was talking to me was out of line and reckless. And I have everything. Like he was talking to me like y'all don't even know. Like he was calling me all kinds of ugly, and the only reason I wanted to talk to you is because I just wanted to hit it, all that type of stuff. You're trash. Like your videos are trash. You're nobody. All that kind of crap. And then he was sending me screenshots of people messaging that profile like, this is who you talk to. Like he was basically just trying to make me feel like the worst person ever. And so I got on live, and instead of me just being like, oh my God, can you believe what's happening to me? I posted your picture. I posted the receipts. I posted it on Facebook. I've already given it to the police. What else do you want me to do? I'm not trying to file a restraining order. I'm trying to be a very nice person right now, but they know your name, they know your information because his ex-boyfriend also happens to be my friend on Facebook. You don't know who people know. You don't know who people know. So either way, I've cleared it up. I have people who are monitoring the situation. Grindr has directly messaged me back recently about the situation and says they'll be monitoring all accounts. And if that does happen again, it will be not only flagged, but then they're going to have to pursue something on their own in a reference for it because it was against their guidelines. And the same thing with the other app that he was using too. So just so you know, that was what Matty was dealing with the day after the live that we did last week. Literally. That's what I was dealing with. Somebody just trying to like assassinate me because I would not respond to a penis picture. That is the truth. The honest to God truth. And I have every receipt for it. So, kapoop. For exactly. But just so y'all are aware, I still got this video out. This weekend, I still did the same thing I got on my lives. I still did everything I was supposed to do. So nothing stops the show. No, you hear me one more time. Nothing stops the show. Nothing. I've worked too hard to stop. You feel me? I put too much energy and time in my life for that to be anything like that for me, okay? I know my truth and I know my special abilities. I know my powers, okay? And one thing for sure is Matty don't mess around like that. So when people saw those things about me, I had people directly messaging me like, girl, now you know good and well you wouldn't put that up there if that was the case. I said, ain't it? I was like, and besides that, I recently was tested out here in Houston. Like, come on, girl. I was like, y'all, they have my shit on record. Like, stop it. So anywho, you don't let stuff like that bother you. If that stuff happens to you again, remember, take screenshots, take pictures, have evidential proof of what the situation is, and take it to the authorities, as well as allow other people in your life to know what's going on. So that way, if they see that type of stuff, people can handle it from there. You never want to be quiet in a situation like that. Someone was trying to make me a victim, and I'm not a victim, bitch. So, with that being said, let's get back to Drag Race, but now y'all know too. Now y'all know too. I mean, Instagram knew tea already, and so did Facebook, but now YouTube knows tea. Okay? Don't you ever let nobody get on over you on that girl. Again, had he been cool, we may have had a different conversation, but he was doing some other stuff, and I was like, I didn't understand what was going on. Like, I really did not get it. I was like, dude, we're not even talking like that, and you're acting like I just threw your baby kitten out of a window. Like, I don't know you. Craziness. Okay, so if y'all ever want to like really holler at Matty, please come at me differently. Don't be sending me no nasty pictures. Don't be sending me. I'm not that girl. I'm gonna look at it like, what is this? Why are you sending me a flat stuff for? Like, unless we are already engaged into a full conversation over a month, I don't want to see that. I don't. I got kids that watch my shit. I got grandmothers that watch my stuff. Shout out to you, baby. Seriously. But yeah. All right. I'm so glad I got that off my chest. Y'all don't even know. I've been dying to talk about that on YouTube. I've been dying to talk about it because it was oof, that shit was bullshit. So Drag Race. Back to Drag Race. Shout out to Jeffrey. Thanks for your donating. Appreciate, baby. Shout out to Jeffrey. Last name starts with an S. We'll leave it there. Okay. So here's the giggle, here's the gag, and here's the goop. Gigi winning over Jan. This conversation. Also, shout out to Jada Essence Hall for doing a really good job with the sexy routine, even though it was giving not gonna be good during rehearsals. But I really enjoyed her deep voice along with the little strut and slithering and everything else like that. I was here for it. And kind of felt kind of strange for Jay. I feel like sometimes we can just have all 9 of them on the stage and they all get critiqued versus some people being safe. I know they're trying to cut for time, but Widow deserved a critique and so did Jada, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But here we go. 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 Y'all know I love Gigi Good. I stand on repeat. I've met the girl. She's very lovely. Very cool people in person. Very that. I promise you, if you ever met Gigi, she is not that girl who's like, she's not that girl. She's a sweetheart. But if I saw Gigi right now, I would tell her, Miss Thing, you won. You won the competition on your performance alone. Because if you're telling me that this bathing suit was top 3 material, on top of the vocals, you would be a Billy Goat lie. You'd be a Jussie Smollett. You'd be a Jussie Smollett. You'd be a Jussie Smollett. I'll tell you why I liked Jan's look over, or the whole thing overall. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Yeah. Whenever someone lies, just tell them a Jussie Smollett. Like, girl, don't Jussie Smollett me. Don't lie, girl. I have to take it back for the light skins because he done did me dirty, girl. I'm like, bitch, we're just getting back into style. Stop it, sis. They've been trying to wear us out for a long time. Quit it. Why you gotta be a liar? Damn it. Ugh, I gotta make up for that. I gotta make up for him. Okay, excuse me. And I'll let y'all know I don't sing like that, so I'm not gonna Billy Goat lie to you and get on Empire and be giving you all kinds of strained vocals. No shade, Jesse. I think he's a great actor. There's just some things I wish were closed. Okay. Jan did the vocals correctly. She was given early Madonna, so the choreography was not going to be as intricate. It has nothing to do with what Jan is capable of doing, but more so of what she was given by the incredibly fine and gorgeous and wonderful, and me every time I get close to him, get so nervous because I've been already close to him 2 times and have not been able to speak because I'm like, oh, Jamal Sims. But basically, Jan got that choreo and wore it for what it was worth. And I thought it was really good. And her singing too, because that was her vocals. I know they were lip syncing their words, but I was given live vocal performance from Jan from what she gave. That's why I was really feeling what Jan was serving me. Okay, because I got live when it wasn't. It was lip sync, but that was live. Jan gave me live. Gigi, okay, here we go. I have to bring up the Gigi with this one. Now, y'all know T, I don't think them vocals belong in a bottle in the ocean. Thank you, Joyce, for your donating. I don't think they belong in a McDonald's cup. I don't. I think those vocals were absolutely offensive to my brain and ears. However, Gigi was serving. Gigi was cutting up so damn good. Oh, girl, please. Mama was hitting every marker of her choreography. If you thought she didn't have rhythm in the beginning, she had rhythm in the end. Very much that. It was so good. Almost felt like she was fucking up on purpose. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. No, I know she practiced. But, Mm-mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's what I'm saying. But no, there's. I mean, I don't know if that's for the crowd, if that's for me with the reach and with the vocal things. But I mean, come on now. Everybody's vocals were trash. Heidi's vocals were awful, awful, awful. Jackie's vocals awful. Like there was a lot of awfulness. That's why I'm not saying she was the worst. But if I'm going to go on a vocal scale, God bless Jan for being a singer because we needed that. But Mama shouldn't have gone first. And I think that's what really gave off or maybe took away from Jan's power was the fact that Jan was the start of all of that and she had a lot of Billy Goats to follow her afterwards. Widow sang decently. It was nice. It was okay. And Britta was okay. Everybody else was awful. Yeah, everybody else was awful. The vocals were awful, girl. Oh, no ma'am. Mm-mm. And that's I'm weird when it comes to music and people singing, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't even need to be rude. I cannot stand when I just be hearing just the worst. Keep doing what you're doing, my Libra brother. Thanks for the laughs and inspirations. Thank you, Paul, for your donating. Appreciate you, babes. Ooh, y'all, I wasn't trying to burp like that. 383 in the room. Whoop, whoop. Shout out Rant Pack. Y'all smash that like button. 125 to 386. Those numbers don't add up. They're not adding up. Okay. Oh, she was right. And hi, Stephanie. Thank you, baby, for appreciate your donating. Oh, come on, from Scotland. I love when I hear that y'all are from all over the world. It's amazing because I'm like, how is this possible? No audio? Oh, hold on. Is it back? Testing, testing. Okay. That's always scary. That was always scary. I was like, was that low key when I was drinking when I wasn't saying anything? Do I talk that much? Am I that much of a talker? Okay, cool. All right. So let's get into this physical. Did I say love to George? Shout out to George for his donate. Oh, I know who George is. Hi, George. Like, hi, George. Sorry. George is really handsome. Let's see here. Oh, and Stacy too. If I didn't say shout out to Stacy as well. Okay. What's up, Natu? Is that like the Pokemon? Yeah, the musical. It was pretty good. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, I see. Ah, George. Um, so the thing about it is that oh, Trinidad? What the come yes, Trinidad. Come on, give me Trini. Yes, Trini vibes. I live. That's so amazing. But seriously, no, this was a decent rusical. I think writing needs to be a little bit better if we're gonna go down the line with certain things. Also, shout out to Australia. Good day, mate. That was terrible. Don't please forgive me. But I do want to go to Australia soon. Like very, like hopefully this year. I know. Focus. Deal. Thank you. Some of y'all have been with me for years, and you know when I get into a rant or I get into the comment section as I'm commenting, it turns into that. Sorry about it. And shout out to Andrea. I just saw your donate. I love you, sister. Okay, back to this. I think they need to have better writing. I think that they need to. God, I can't even look at the phone anymore. I can't even look at the phone. Okay, they need better writing. I think they need to focus on their storylining a little bit differently because you know what? F that. Shit, the whole situation happening is what really kind of fucked this all up. So I'm not even gonna really give them like credit. I mean, give them slack on that. No, because of what happened, I know and guarantee you we would have got a completely different season. But then I'm thinking, because there were also rumors that the season was going to be super boring. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? Because they thought the season was going to be super boring, that this situation happening, like, added more to the actual season. Is that close? Are we there? Or is that what we're, is that just me? Maybe I'm just throwing out theories here, but what if this situation happening actually made this show more interesting this season? And that if they went with the original storyline, it wasn't going to be nothing. I just thought about that. That'd be that's a gag. That's a gag. That's a gag. Hmm. Anything I forgot to talk about with this week's episode that y'all want me to discuss? The lip sync was that was an easy kill. Um, I don't know if I was as mad. Well, no, yeah, I was because Heidi's Madonna was low key just her dancing. Oh, my bottom two. Oh, my bottom two. Okay, for that week, for this week, I think that was correct. I think that was correct. Yeah, I think that was pretty correct. That was pretty correct. Yeah. Jackie, Jackie's look was better though. Jackie's look was better. Her performance was trash, but Jackie's look was better. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to put Jackie down like that. I know I love Heidi like the next one, but I'm not going to sit there and bullshit y'all on that. No, no. It was the mo. It was the mo. Jasmine, thank you for the donate. Was that you, honey bunny? Let me look. Yes, it was. Thank you, Puddin' Pop. I appreciate you. I don't think looks should have saved people from lip syncing. Ooh, so Seth has a question about the judging. I kind of like this. Shout out to now 401 of you in this room. Smash that like button if you would, please. I want to talk about that. So, should the main challenge be the majority of the point system, or should the runway be the majority, or should it be equal 50-50? I want to hear some of your answers. I'll tell you mine in a second. Let's see some numbers on the board. Oh, yes, I'm going to make y'all think today. We're under quarantine. We're bored. We want to talk about our favorite show and talk about some other shit. Let's go. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here today. So main challenge to runway. So main challenge will be first to that. So I'm here for it. Let me get back over here. Let me look down. 75-25. I kind of agree with that one. 70% challenge. I'm here with the majority of it being on the challenge. I think the runways should save people versus actually, compile onto the scoring system itself, in my opinion. Because that runway is almost like, well, girl, it's almost like you could have done shit the entire time on the show, but you came out in this really bomb outfit, so now we got to save you. If that's the case, Nikki Doll would have still been here. Ooh, and that's not shade. That is not shade. That is not shade. If the runway was given more of a power, Nikki Doll would still be here. All tea. Because Mama was killing a lot of people in that last runway that she was in. Mama, she was the top marker. So she would have easily been safe just because. Being real. I kind of miss Nikki Doll too. Here's the tea. I actually miss Nikki and I miss Rockham. Rockham and Nikki I do miss on the show. I'm a little bit like, oh, we needed more time with them because I was just getting used to Nikki. Nikki's humor was coming through and I liked that, what she was trying to do with the show. It was just really hard for her to get over or across, not get over, excuse me, let me reword that too. I don't want to say translate because that's bullshit, but I want to say convey who she is better for the people who she needed to show in order to stay longer. We as fans liked her. The judges didn't get it. That's truth. Rockham was so emotional that it just went left. And I don't know what to tell you with that one because Mama had so much story to give us in the first 3 episodes, and then she's gone. It's hard to see. when you got the rest of the cast from, the New York and Company. Let's think about it. New Yorkers, they just lost the first one. If you don't count Dahlia Sin, they just lost the first one, and it was already a majority of New Yorkers coming in. Hey, World of Wonder and casting. New York is amazing, but there are so many other places to go. Better yet, if you queens are in New York, can you represent Jersey for 5 minutes or some other city, please? Because that drives me when I see like all these people from one city, and then everybody else is like, well, girl, I represent my little town. I represent this. And these hoes coming in with relationships. I would like a representative from a state or city, one representative. And I want them all to be almost like not knowing of each other unless it's through Instagram or social media because of what they see. It's a little glitchy today, so I apologize if the sound goes out. We'll give it just a moment. Winnie was not in Untucked. I don't think she harlowed her way backstage. I don't think that's what happened. I also think, and Emma, let me speak on that to you as a fellow, not a fellow New Yorker, I'm not New Yorker, but to a New Yorker. All my New Yorkers out there, I'm hoping and praying for your safety. I know out there with y'all is deep and it's really severe, and you're in the city. It's nothing but concrete, pavement, buildings, nothing but for diseases to flow through. All through that mother. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I left LA. So I send my love to everybody in New York, anybody in any kind of place, wherever you're at, whatever city, country, whatever time it is, whatever universe you're in watching this, because I would be surprised if someone was in the multiverse watching this. Please be safe. Please take care of yourselves. I love you. Do not fall into depression because I know we are going crazy. Okay, I'm going crazy sitting in here in this hotel. Like, it's nice to have a moment of thought, like where I don't have everybody around me all the time, but y'all, for real. Please be safe out there, and I love you, and please take care of yourselves. And if you feel like if you need to talk to me, because I know some of y'all need to, but not on some of that crazy mess that I dealt with earlier, hit up my Instagram if you just have a moment and you're like, Maddie, I'm just having a bad day. I just want to talk about something. Shoot me a shot. I may miss it that day, but I promise you the next day I'll reach out to you, okay? For real. I'm going back to LA more than likely in May. June. I was going to say May, but in actuality, I'm probably going to stick it out here another month, but I will definitely be going back sooner than later because of everything going on. Oh, I'm so on Switch. Mother, Aish, are you for real? I will put the... When we get towards the end of this live, I'm gonna put my Switch back up so I can show y'all my new neighbors. I got 2 tigers and I got a koala Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh. I'm actually okay in the hotel. Honestly, I'm at a one of those hotels where it's like a little studio apartment situation. So I have cooking stuff here, and I have like a little stored set amount of money for my groceries. So I'm pretty good. And I'm very thankful right now that even though I need help with, say, still staying here, if I were to choose anywhere else, this is great. Also, shout out to the hotel staff here. Seriously, they're the best people ever. I've not had one complaint outside of, I had to change rooms, which is why I'm able to film and y'all don't hear it with the freeway behind me. But the room I was in, y'all, okay, quick story before I get back to Drag Race. One day, I went to go outside and am I getting the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass? If I have the money, I will get it. I really need it. As well as the Super Smash Brothers expansion pass as well. Back to this. So I went to go to the corner store because there's one in walking distance. I have to take Ubers every time I want to go to the grocery store, but there's a corner store that I can walk to. It's not too far. My door wasn't locking, y'all. Like I would close it and it wouldn't like register to lock. So it was just open. So okay, so then this got weird because I said, okay, let me try this again. So I slammed it and it locked. So I was like, okay, cool. Left the place. Came back. thinking the door was locked, pushed it, and it pushed open. My laptop, my switch is out. I was freaking out. So the next day, I literally was like, okay, I need to talk to them about getting this fixed. The power goes out. The power is out for like 8 hours. Oh my God. I was just like, this cannot be happening. So, needless to say, they switched rooms with me. I told them everything that was wrong with that room. So they're going to have it fixed or whatever for the next person. But yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I left and came back and that door was open. I was like, girl, something could have happened. I was screaming so loud in my brain, like, no, I could have lost everything. Whew. But no, they fixed it, they switched it. The room I'm in now smells like someone literally died of smoking cigarettes in here. And that's not funny, but it does smell like, a horrible lung. But I've been getting some spray and some smell goods in here because it's gross. But it's actually a better room. It's quieter and all that stuff. So back to Drag Race. Okay. So was Jan robbed? In a sense, yes, but Gigi definitely did what she needs to do to earn a win. I just don't think a bathing suit is the best that she's got. And I know she was giving Lovely Day Michelle, but again, they showed a picture of a artist rendering of the music video. Like, you didn't even want to show the music video footage to give us like what it wasn't giving. Or maybe that Gigi did it better than Michelle. I don't know. Almond scent. Ooh, thank you. I'm gonna look for that today. Your review with Jake, LMAO, Sherry's balls gout. Thank you, Natu. Speaking of which, that's my boy Jakey. We have some more videos coming up in the future. So if you were expecting some more podcast style recordings with me and Jake Yonsei, that will be coming soon. We've already been talking about a few things for future stuff. That's my boy. But yeah, drag race. The Widow Von Du, I think, is she's doing decent, but I think that some of her looks have not been translating into how epic she is, in my opinion. Heidi in Closet, I think, is a national treasure, and she should be cherished and saved. I think that with what we're seeing on this show was not her fully best drag, but her really coming into that understanding of what she can do better and bigger the next time. Ooh, that wind is blowing, darling. Did y'all hear that? You thought someone had blew into an open bottom or something. My God. Um, yeah, them shoes are a fool. Jackie Cox, I'm on the fence with. I was either so excited or I get like, only because I find her conflicting with a lot of people that I like. So Jackie's kind of like this for me. I don't know how to treat her. I like you and I want to like you more, but you're like always coming for my girls. What's up, Mario? I had to look to see if it was an I or an L, child. These glasses gave me a glare. I'm just going down the cast right now for whoever's still in here. Oh, Jada Essence Hall she's been safe for quite some time. No breasts, no nothing. Well, hey, what are y'all talking about with it? What happening? That's the second time I've seen breastises. Did I miss something? What am I missing? Wait, girl, what am I missing about the titties? What happened? Oh, that Gigi never wears breasts? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I used to be someone who needed a breastplate kind of moment with girls, but I don't really need. I think me living in LA has changed my perception on drag, honestly. That and my drag mother is Honey Davenport, and my drag family, in a sense, is very much an eclectic wearer of boobs. But there's also girls that I've worked with, like say Miss Diana and other folks that I know don't necessarily put on breastplates, and I think I've become a little numb to needing a breastplate. Also, it was Lovely Day Michelle in the 90s. Did she had the cha-chas back then? Did she have breasts back then? I mean, can y'all find that music video? I do understand that is tea, but can you imagine Gigi with a breastplate with that bathing suit? Do you know how terrible that would have looked? I'm gonna say it just for the sake of Gigi and that body. That's a lot of rail. Okay, I don't know if listen, I don't know if Plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie could handle a breastplate. I don't think she could have. I don't think that would have been, I don't think that would have helped. I think that would have hindered the look. Oh, she did have them cha-chas in? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that would have helped. I don't think it would have done anything for her. I think she would have looked awful. Yes, I said Plank from Ed, Eddie, Eddie. That's a great reference. You're welcome. Um, who else is on this damn show still? Oh, speaking of people who need to disappear, but we just can't get rid of, like Raid, you already know if Sherry didn't do what the fuck she did, we'd be talking about how Sherry's gonna win this entire show. Or be at least top 2, top 3 for sure. And now we gotta look at her as a stain on a rug. While trade is over and we're trying to entertain and we want to pretend like you didn't spill that red drink the other day and he looking like this motherfucker's nasty. But you like, no, I need you inside of me. So you need to get over my fucked up carpet and get inside this carpet. Very that. You're welcome for that analogy as well. I was really feeling that. I actually like that one. That was good. I kind of made that one up. It was all right. I've been there before though. I've been there. There's, oh girl, Trey was staring at that stain. I was like, stop it. I'm not dirty, I promise. Greg, thank you for your donate, sir. I appreciate you. Okay, let me continue because now I'm just going off. Who else is still on this cast of crazy kittens and cougars and tigers and bears? Y'all not feeling my Carol Baskin shirt? Y'all, I live for the How to Get Away with Murder, Carol Baskin. I'm trying to tell you, if they do another season or another show with like an alternate, like I guess, appeal for How to Get Away with Murder, someone needs to do a Carol Baskin like esque seasons with Shonda Rhimes writing it, because then Black people will be on the show. That was my shade for Tiger King because there was no Black people in that documentary. Not a one. There was not one. No, not one. I was like, girl, clearly we know how these people feel. I was like, nah, bro. Except for Shaq showing up at that one time, or a celebrity trying to stop by to pet some tigers. You know, girls with money. I wasn't here for it, Barbara. Speaking of Tiger King, y'all, $600 to go see them. And then this is your backyard, some bum-fuck town. You want me to spend $600 to see some man ride an elephant with a small penis to tell me about his small penis by showing me all these animals with his small penis. Doc Antle gave me all kinds of show and tell syndrome, all of it. Joe Exotic gave me missing a bunch. And then Carol is the most incredible, manipulative, crazy person I have ever seen in my entire existence. That woman is a treasure. It's amazing how calm and collected she is while she's lying. I can't. I can't. That, and I hate seeing animals like that being used for like pet and pay. Ugh, it's so gross. Fucking hate that stuff. Girl, let me let me get Gwyneth Paltrow money. I'm gonna be one of those people on the front lines. Like, you will not. Now, I ain't gonna be throwing paint on folks' fur coats now, but I will be out there trying to make sure that we don't have these, well, actually, lies. I don't know if I'd be throwing paint. I might do something else. I don't like animals being mistreated. I'm sorry, that stuff really bothers me. Ugh. Animals are lovely. They're great people. They're great things. So yeah, back to Drag Race while I'm going on my rant about Tiger King. I don't even know who else is on the show still. Is that it for the cast? Like, that's it? Because everyone else went home, right? That's it? Yeah, that's it. What? That's it. Okay. Thanks again for tuning in. We have hit the hour marker here. I'm going to try to give you another hour of my time, if not at least another 30 minutes. I want to talk about Celebrity Drag Race, because I know a lot of you are like, oh my God, Celebrity Drag Race is here. Ah! We're screaming. Oh, Crystal. I forgot about Crystal Method, Who can forget about drugs? um, Crystal, I like a lot. That one was a little bit of a slow burn for me. I'm not a fan of clowns necessarily, so when she walked in and gave us the clown underneath the bed and poltergeist tease with a different ensemble, we'll say that it was set in Louisiana for that movie, I was like, no, I'm good. But then I fell in love with El DeBarge. I really did. I love El DeBarge. I think El DeBarge is amazing. I think Crystal has this energy and this sort of like it's that kind of smile she does where it's like, what? Like everything's like, what do you mean? Like, you know, she knows she doesn't know she's adorable, but she knows she's adorable, but she does not know how adorable Crystal is. Crystal is very adorable. And I also like how she paints her face. Even the exaggerated look is kind of like it's there. But when they challenged her to do her makeup differently and then she did it and it was like, oh, this is actually like even doper than what you did because it's a polished presentation of what you do. It's the same kind of cartoony makeup, but it's like zoomed in. You know what I mean? It's great. So yeah, Crystal's dope. Okay, all right, sorry. Jokes. 398 in the room. Thanks for y'all being here. We are on to the third lap of this live today. It's RuPaul's Drag Race discussion live. We've already discussed Madonna, The Unauthorized Rusical. Now let's go ahead and get into Celebrity Drag Race. Don't forget to hit that like button. Actually, smash it real quick. Don't break your keyboard now, but hit that like button, please, and thank you for me. Also, do me a favor. If you want to donate to the channel, y'all know the stories. Hit me up. It's Cash App, $ MattyRants, PayPal.me/MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. If you've donated anything to Venmo, I can't see it necessarily because I have it attached to another email, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody through Cash App and PayPal, and for those of you who donated directly to YouTube, I love y'all so much. Haha. So, now, I'm going to give you a little tea about Celebrity Drag Race, but it won't be spoiling anything. I said this on my Instagram, I believe, the other day, so you may be getting a repeat story from me, but here we go. Also, I will be doing the Celebrity Drag Race reviews, but those will be that Sunday. So Saturdays, I will be making sure that the RuPaul Drag Race review is up much earlier, so it's not just randomly in the day. And then I will do that Sunday will be the Celebrity Drag Race review, because it's only going to be like 30 minutes. So, when me and Honey Davenport were filming, thank you, Chantel. Thank you, thank you. If you did donate to Venmo, like, please in the comment section, let me know. I'm sorry if I can't see them, but like, the story. I went to shoot a music video with Honey Davenport. We went to World of Wonder and we shot it. And it was really dope and it was awesome and I had a good time. We were on the same set as the where Trixie and Katya do it in this giant green screen room or whatever. It's amazing. It's super cold down there, but it's amazing. And I cherish the experience because I literally got to see where all the props were set up for like the Trixie and Katya show, like all the stuff, the dressing room. I saw makeup that was left over by some of the queens that have done other shows directly with World of Wonder. There was a lot of things that the what was that other show? One with Derek Barry and Kimora Lee Black. I got to see a little bit of where they film. I was interested. It was amazing. But then I saw a piece of paper. I saw a piece of paper sitting on the table. That piece of paper? Oh, wait, what? Here's what's funny about that. I was watching y'all type that, and when y'all kept saying, wait, what? I was like, wait a minute, wait, what? I think I should be on that show with them one day. There's a piece of paper that was sitting there, and it had the entire day of Celebrity Drag Race set up. I already had knowledge of them wanting to do the show maybe months prior to me even going to World of Wonder. But when I saw, and I know a particular episode is going to be so good, because they had the celebrities' names on there and everything. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be cute. I was here for it. It's going to be interesting. So is it going to be Drag You? No, it's not going to be Drag You. Please don't think you're getting a Drag You scenario situation in this moment. It's not Drag You. It's a miracle. This is not about the celebrities feeling better about themselves. This is not about that. Please, for the love of God, stop thinking this is Drag You. Because I had an argument with someone the other day about this that thought they knew better. And I was like, baby, I read the whole thing. I know what's about to happen for the show. It's not Drag You. It's an episode of Drag Race, but with celebrities. It's like almost like a mini episode. It's almost like Drag Race Live, but without like the whole, walk on the stage moment here. It's very much that. I won't say. I'm not gonna tell you who. I will not tell you who's gonna be on the show. I like for them people to call me, y'all. I'm not telling y'all everything. I'll give you that. Oh, okay. Now that I will say, there will be, from what I saw on the paper, I believe there is lip syncing involved. Yes. There is lip syncing involved. As a matter of fact, just so I can be clear of it again, it is like an episode of Drag Race. I don't think it's going to be a bottom two kind of moment. I think it's going to be a top two, and the top two have to lip sync for their legacy kind of situation. So I feel like this is more so bringing the power back into Drag Race, being the one show that was like showcasing lip syncing without trying to be, oh my gosh. You know how that one show is with Chrissy Teigen and LL Cool J, where they never give like real like credit to drag queens or trans performers or anybody else like that by saying, by lip syncing, this is how people make money. No, 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 no. No. No, no. Mm-mm. No. 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 It's like taking the power back. So if this actually does good, which I hope it does, and I think it will, because y'all are going to want to know what celebrities are going to be on the show, and they're actually going to be, I think they're going to do surprises for each week, so that way it's not like, get ready for this or that. The hell was that? Okay, sorry, y'all. uh, uh, okay. Sorry, y'all. I know it. I'm sorry. I heard this noise and I know what it is. And that's why I was like, I know what it is. Basically, whatever was over here by this door, which I can see now is something that is struggling to die. So I'm sorry, mama. I sprayed down the place in bleach. I apologize. I know you probably found this to be a nice place. Not a mouse. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. No, it's just like it looks like a little moth or whatever. But yeah, she didn't make it. Mm-mm. The fact I heard it struggling was weird, right? Ugh. I was like, what am I hearing? And it was, I think it's the wings, like doing that or whatever. Yeah. Piece of cake is in one of these suitcases, honestly. Once this situation dies down, I'm definitely jumping back into that. I need to reach out to some of my drag performers out here in Houston who are available or maybe have wigs that they want to donate to your boy. Because I'm like, right? Didn't this just sound weird? I was like, what the fuck is that? Anyhow. Ooh, I don't like that. She did the body good. It's a miracle, drag you. Are you ready for me? Drag you. Wow, it's a miracle. I don't miss drag you, but drag you was necessary. We needed to see that to know that we don't need that. Just like remember the RuPaul had the Hollywood Squares, or what was that game show that she was doing that we don't ever see again because it was that one time and it was like, I'm about to do this, nope, I'm about to do this, nope, I'm about to do this. As a matter of fact, let's have this discussion. AJ and the Queen got canceled, and that kind of sucks because I really liked that show. I thought it was pretty damn good. Not the best, but yeah. Gay for pay or play. Ooh, not pay. Honey, that's a what's his name? Logan Paul, if I'm correct. Excuse me. Or the other brother. Oh, I'm buffering. I know you are lying. Sorry, y'all. I was buffering on my own computer, so I thought if I refreshed it, I was going to see if it was okay. And a Trump ad popped up prior to my live. I am a gay African American. Why did you put that man before my thing? What? 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 Ew. Y'all be adding YouTube, please, and be telling them, I know he's trying to get in office, but don't be coming over here trying to get my support. Uh-uh. Ew. No, ma'am. Don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Where were we at before that happened? I'm so sorry. Like that took away my entire train of thought. Like, why? Why in the? Why? What? For my video? Oh, please. Like, like you put that on some other girl stuff. There's plenty of other people who would be very happy to see him. Oh, girl. Oh, I will be watching the new Celebrity Drag Race. That is going to be, the episodes are going to start to shorten up now, which is why some people were like, oh, they're eliminating Untucked. No, the episodes are going to be turning into an hour. And what you will only see of Drag Race will be condensed down into 40 minutes, to which Untucked will be condensed down into 20 minutes. To then you then have the 24 to 25 minutes you will have with the a Celebrity Drag Race. So that's how they're going to fill up that 2 hour time frame. Actually, no, I take that back. It's going to be an hour for the episode, 30 minutes for Untucked, and then 30 minutes for, yeah, there you go. Hour, 30, 30. Bam. Very that. 7 to 8 show, 8 to 8:30 Untucked, 8:30 to 9. That's how it's going to go. Yeah, okay. Now, yeah, these shows are dropping like flies. These shows are dropping like flies. We had we had AJ dead, and I'm like, yo, Quibi or somebody pick that back up. Somebody needs to pick that back up. I like that show. Like, pick it back up. It was good, and we need to find out what happens to that little spoiled ass brat, because we just started liking her at the end of the season because she was horrible all the way through the show. AJ was the worst character until like towards the end where I was like starting to feel for the girl. Then we got Gay for Play. That was like, where is that going? You're already playing on some words that people find offensive or feel uncomfortable around in the first place. That's a bop. Next, excuse me, not a bop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not the positive, the negatives. Chop. Then we got RuPaul's talk show. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not even trying to shade it. Did you watch RuPaul's talk show? Did any of you watch RuPaul's talk show? Did any of you give it any kind of attention? Okay. Again, RuPaul is one of the people who I've looked up to my entire life, but I can see bull when I see it. Mama, the set alone was hard to look at. Them colors were just. Ooh, them colors on that set just. Oof. Oof. I couldn't do them colors. I couldn't do it. Had me looking like Kennedy Davenport trying to focus on the screen. Nah, nope. It was so rainbow. It was so Baskin and Roberts sherbet, girl. I just couldn't do it. I was like, ma'am, why are these colors? I couldn't do it. I did the first episode and then I was good. And I was like, and then I watched a little bit of the second one and then I just, that was one of the ones I see. I think, was that the second one I watched? I did see a clip from that one. I don't know. I think that I think what Rue does, like with the podcast, is what I like with Rue. I like What's the Tea with Michelle and RuPaul. I like the podcast. I actually even subscribe and listen to it. I'm here for the podcast. I want Rue to, if she has a talk show, I need Rue to be giving me Larry David tea. Does that make sense? I need her to be giving me suspenders. Okay, mess around on my wife and have like 15 girlfriends, Larry T's. Like, um, is it Larry David? It's not Larry David. What is it again? Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Maybe it is, and maybe I'm having a brain. My brain is leaving me. Um, Larry King. There we go. Oh my God. Okay. Larry David's the one who did Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? What am I going through? Larry King. Bitch, you know I've been talking for a long time if I'm starting to confuse the Larrys up. Larry King, excuse me. Shameful. I didn't have that correct. Larry King is actually someone, girl, here I go. See, this is some bullshit because Larry King, Oprah, RuPaul, and I don't want to give this man that much credit, but I got to only because when I was going to school at the time, he was just starting to pop up, was Don Lemon. But I went to broadcast journalism school for Larry King, Oprah, and all that type of stuff. Like, literally, that's why I went to broadcast journalism school. But no, RuPaul needs to do something Larry King style, in my opinion. I think that it would be really kind of cool where it looks like RuPaul's like in some studio, just like how he does with Michelle. And the conversation's not so da 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 da. It doesn't need to be that. Like RuPaul's fun and great, but we like real Ru too. Like get a little dirty with this Ru. Give us opinions. Red table talk for Ru. Very that. Like I don't want it to be I need a studio audience to tell me I'm doing good with Ru. I like it when Ru just does her thing and it's already just good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just, it's already good. Because when you have that studio audience, it almost feels like, you know, this is so overly produced to where you're supposed to think this is great. This is supposed to be amazing. This is, uh, like, listen to how much they love me. No, no, we already love you. Give us a sit down conversation with somebody. Talk about it. I like the tic tac lunch. I like that. Yeah, I get tired of it. I get tired of it with Ruth sometimes because to me it'd be like we don't even have to go down this route. I know if I had my own show later in my years as a person who's done entertainment, I want a Larry King type of show. Absolutely. Bitch, please. We're in one little studio with just a table and a chair and maybe multiple chairs depending on the guest, and we're having a real conversation and it's not catered around audience applause or the music behind me, even though there would be music that would be played in certain moments or in sections or whatnot. But it's just a conversation. You get to know the individual, you know who the interviewer is too by the questions, and you just go, why do I not have my own show? Because you're not ready for me to have one yet. And I think I'm ready, but you're telling me, Matt, wait, just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Girl, give me my own show. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Whew. Oh, girl, please. If they gave me something right now, honey, just get ready for the next 40 years, y'all. We are going to have a ball if I ever get a show like that early. I told myself I'm going to go into my 70s on television, or if I get into my 60s and I start to deteriorate a little bit, I'm going to bow out gracefully. But either way, I wanted to have that kind of feel and that kind of effect. You may hear a little bass line in the background. That means someone just got here and they want us to know that they just got here. So they haven't turned down their music in their car. That's probably a 2002 Suburban while they're trying to let us know I am here. I want y'all to know what kind of music I listen to. It can be terrible. I hate people who drive up into neighborhoods or into areas and have their music on blast. It is so fucking like, why? 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 For who? Oh, it sounds amazing hearing your trunk rattle. Girl, please. Like, all right, let me get back to this because here I am just complaining, just talking my shit. You do that, Sonny? You's a bitch. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Because I be looking at people like, what is that for? What is that for? What is that for? Who is that for, girl? Like, I know you like the song, but your car don't like it because now your whole alignment be off at the time with your little trunk rattling, looking stupid. Yeah, I jam while I drive. So when I did have my car, that music would be on full blast while I'm driving. Now, when I pulled up to a light or to an establishment or a business, that's not gonna get down to 10. It'd be like doop, 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 doop. Because I didn't want, you know, you're supposed to be respectful. People could be doing things in their homes and occasions. That's all I'm saying. Sonny, if I was living, say, in the same apartment complex as you, girl, you pulled up every time with your music out loud, sister, one day you would see a rock sitting on your windshield. It wouldn't just be sitting, it'd be sitting in the windshield. And I'd be like, who did that? Look at just the trajectory from my window. Boop. It's okay. I'm just giving y'all one of my pet peeves in life. That's all. But yeah, RuPaul's had an interesting career. Y'all know Mama has come from the depths of gender fuck drag, all the way to, you know, wearing what she wore this past week. Mama's a legend. She's a legend, and I love Ru. And I think Ru has sometimes said some things that I don't agree with, and I wish could have been said differently. But I have a respect level for somebody like her in the game, for sure. Um, but yeah, that's my conversation on the RuPaul in Asia on Celebrity Drag Race. We'll be covering that. That will be Sundays, so please remember to be prepared for at least a quick review of Celebrity Drag Race and going over that as well. And then, of course, Saturdays is Drag Race. I am going to try my best. Hold on, my Switch is calling my name. What you want? I'm going to try my best to have more stuff for you this week and not just bullshit either. I'm going to bring back story time because I feel like right now, especially with what I'm going through, it's time for some stories. So that's going to be a segment I bring back. And then I'm just going to do something where I say, find a random show on TV or on Netflix, and I'm literally just going to randomly pick it. I don't know what it's going to be, and I'm just going to do a review and be like, so I saw this the other day. This is what happened, and just do something else with it. But I'm also working on some other things too, and I really appreciate the support y'all have given me over this like entire time, like everything that's been going on from start to finish with my channel, as well as just this year. 2020 is like, whew, girl, 2020. We were thinking this was gonna be the year, girl. Like it has to be 2020. They're the same numbers. Oh my God. Like we was thinking it. We was really thinking it. But no. It's not what happened. It ain't what happened. It's not what happened. Okay. For those of you who play Nintendo Switch, I play Animal Crossing's New Horizons. I got My Heroes 1 Justice 2, but I don't really play it because it's not as great as I thought it was going to be. My friend kind of made me feel like I needed to get it, and now I really want to take it back and get my money back. Blazing Beaks is a really dope game. I play that in case y'all are interested. I play Mortal Kombat 11, Pokemon Shield, Super Smash Brothers, and Blaze Blue Cross Tag. Oh shit, this is about to die. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Whoa, hold on, everybody. Whoa. Okay, crisis averted. Okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. That sucker said 1%. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Oh, my lips got dry. Why didn't no one tell me I couldn't receive? When I've talked forever, my lips just go in. Okay, so here's what's been going on in my village for those of you who are wondering. I now have a Siberian tiger, this white tiger named, is it Bianca? I think so. She just moved in today. And then I have a Bengal tiger named Rowan, who's a jock. He's like so trade. I'm so here for it. I love his house too. It's so cool. And then, wait, what happened? My 19-year-old cat died on Friday, so this is giving me like, oh, Kamari, sending you love, baby. I'm sorry. I love kitties. Thank you, FC. Take care, brother, and thank you for being here and showing support. I appreciate you. Christina, I see your donate. Thank you, baby. Hang in there, lovey. Let me get you back into life here. No, so I like the tiger. Maddie, my new tiger is, oh my God, we have the same neighbor, Arvin. Ah, does he have the blue top too? Does he have the little striped blue top? I love it. I love it. My Wi-Fi is telling me to log back in. Let's see her email address. Here's the thing and why Animal Crossing is kind of like a big deal. So in case y'all are like, why is this like why is everybody freaking out about this game? Like let me talk about it, okay? It's like an escape. It's a game that gives you things to do, and it's a daily game. So every day, something new you're gonna have to do, and you have to upkeep your village in your town or your island, and you have to like make it make it desirable for people to want to be there. Plus, you have no limits on your creativity with the game. You can take that island and turn it into a city. You can take it and turn it into some residential suburban town. My town currently, for those of you who are wondering how I am decorating it, I'm turning it into almost a meadowy island oasis. I don't want my town to be too downtown. I don't want it to be too constructive, like where we have buildings and all these things. I want it to be very almost like you just found your way on this island and it was full of nothing but flowers and like just like very natural-esque type of feel. So that's where I'm at with my town right now. I want it to be almost like a meadowy vista of homes that are just sitting on top of hills in a garden oasis. Yeah, very that, like very garden oasis-y. I love it. And I've been having a blast. Oh, I am making a Zen garden, by the way, but let me get back to this because if you have flowers that I don't have, like mums, I don't have. I need more mums. Um, I need a lot of flowers. I'm just gonna say that. So if y'all are playing the game and you're like, Maddie, I want to give you some flowers and some seeds, or you want me to visit your town so I can get some seeds, please allow me to. And I thank you because I have pansies and I have lilies already. Lilies are my home flower. And I have pansies, but I need mums. Yes, I so need mums. Yeah, mine's very eco-friendly. There's gonna be a lot of solar panel. The panels are kind of expensive with the Nook Miles, but yeah. I'm really trying to turn my oasis into just this. You would go there and everything would be up to date, but it seems like it's a gardeny type of place, so it seems very natural. That's what I want my place to feel like. A jungle garden with like people living there. I like it a lot. I have every fruit, so I don't have no issues. I have every fruit, but I need more flowers because I'm trying to crossbreed the flowers right now, cross pollinate, excuse me. I have black lilies, which are amazing. Oh, do you need any fossils? Yeah. Okay, so my fossils, my museum's pretty dope. I've got a lot of stuff in there, but I am missing a T-Rex tail, and I'm also missing. Let me see here. What else am I missing? I'm missing a T-Rex tail. I'm also missing what's it called? T-Rex tail, something else. T-Rex tail. Where am I going with this? Ooh, there were some other things. Ooh, a lot of the stuff that's over in the what's it called? A lot of stuff that's over in what's it called? Ooh, I need that too. No, what's the one room that's there's a room that has like those dinosaurs where they're attached to or they're like situation. TM, thank you for responding to her because I don't know what that was about and why they were pulling at me into that bullshit, but I wasn't gonna respond to her. So I appreciate you. Because somebody doesn't know the situation, and I don't like when people question me on stuff like that. So it's like, you should know what's up. I've made it very clear in public is what's happening here. And if you don't care how I answered that, go on somewhere. But yeah, so I need all those little fossils that are in that one room that is like, da-da-da-da. No, they do that. That's them. Like, that's probably the same person's like, you're a bum and all that type of stuff, and they're not recognizing the situation. They don't know what's going on. Like, I don't need to explain that. I've already done enough. Like, I don't need to explain that. Yeah, so it's okay, Leisha. It's okay. Like, let's not even, we don't need to even pay it. Like, honestly. We don't even need to pay it. Like, I'm having a good conversation with those of you who want to be here and want to focus on what's positive right now. And those of you who have helped me through all this, that's even better. So you get my time, not that. Not that. Not that. Just trolling, girl. Okay. So, yes, I need flowers with the mums. I need more stuff for my fossils. I'm kind of good on the fish department. I'm kind of good on the pitch deferment. I'm kind of good, but that's only because I've been time traveling and I went in March and I wore March out. I can't go back to March. That's how bad it is. Like I am. Do you have terraforming yet, Maddie? I believe so, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it just yet. I think that's my option, but I'm like, you know what I mean? Oh, continue. See you said, thanks for being in here, love. Talk to you next time. Do 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 do. Hold on, I'm trying to get the three connected. So Renee is still on the island. She will not leave, but when my koala moves in tomorrow, because I have this koala named Annie, who's really cute, that's moving in, I will have a full village. Oh, you just sent me a T-Rex tail? Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. But now that I have all the people, I can move her out if someone comes to my campsite. So that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta move her and Pudge out because Pudge ain't doing shit. Pudge ain't doing nothing. Pudge is like, Pudge literally sits there all the time and then runs around and falls on the ground. Like, it's stupid. And then Renee's just an ass. And she tries to always send me letters saying, I'm in a bad, she keeps sending me letters telling me she's having rough days. Does that mean she's ready to move out, y'all? She's like, I'm having a tough time and I'm going through it. She keeps sending me letters like that. And then she sends like passive aggressive stuff to me. I don't understand it. Let's see here. I haven't seen any shooting stars yet. I try to wait with, I forget which follower was with me at the time or whatever. Yeah, I forget which follower was with me, but we were waiting and it just took too long. So yeah, I do want to do the shooting stars thing, but Mama, we were sitting there for like a good 15 minutes and nothing happened. So I was like, I don't know if I can do this with this game here. Olaf got kicked out of my friend's island is now my first camp guest. Oh, speaking of which, who is Boop? Boop. For those of you, if you're watching this video, if you have your island's name is Boop Boop and your name is Boop, one of your villagers just came to my island to live. That's how Bianca got there. Did you not like Bianca? Why is she at my island? Did you kick her out of your island because she was being weird? Why is she at my island? Thank you, Natu. Take care. Love you, babes. I love the fact that he has a Pokemon as the name here. I love it. Natu. Zatu is like a really good Pokemon. I don't talk to her. She always tries to run up and say hi, and I like run away from her. Oh no, you had an eagle? Oh, I want the eagle so bad. I want that eagle bad on my island. I also want Tangy or Tangy, and then I want the other cat guy too. I have tigers, but I want cats. Matty Rants Boop Boop told Bianca to sashay away. Had to, because she showed up on my shit with her shit like, hey, bitch, she asked me who I was. She's like, do you live here? I was like, excuse you? I'm the residential motherfucker. I'll be making these houses. What you mean? That's another thing about Animal Crossing, y'all, that's really great for those who may be interested in wanting the game. And if you are and you're not someone who wants to shell out $300 for a system, please get the light. It's $200 and you can get a used one for like $150. But it's like you become in tune with these random automated characters in your game, and it's like your neighbors. So you check in on them, you talk to them, you trade things with them sometimes, like all that. Yeah, Laura, that's another thing too with Renee. I thought she was gonna be cool at one point in time, and I started speaking to her again, and then I got this attitude, and I was like, "You bitch!" And so now I have to ignore her all over again. She's the only person who I'm ignoring on my island, but now I'm ignoring Pudge too because Pudge is like trash. Truffles is my best friend. The only reason me and Truffles are still good is because Truffles always gives me gifts every single day. Every day that pig gives me a gift. Of course I'm going to be your best friend. You give me gifts every day. I love you. I love you, Truffles. Thanks for being here, Rachel. Take care, Mama. I mean, we were going to go into another conversation in a second. I wasn't going to talk about Animal Crossing, but shit. They've nicknamed you Somersault. What if they haven't given me a nickname yet? I've gotten a couple different ones, Snouty and Snacky. It's like, what the hell? Okay. My Switch code is available on Instagram and on Twitter. So if you're interested in friending me on the Nintendo the Switch, by all means, hit your boy up. As a matter of fact, oh, that's what it was telling me to get back into the Wi-Fi in case y'all sent me friend requests. Let's do Q&A now because we've hit 1:36, an hour and 36 minutes with this live today. We have really been keeping our quarantine blues down. Shout out to Marissa. I see you're donating on via Cash App, baby girl, and I love you, I love you, I love you. So let's see here. Much love. You put a smile on my face. Tomorrow's my birthday. Happy early birthday to you, Miss Workman. Miss Workman, I live. Happy early birthday to you. That makes you an Aries, right? My sister's birthday was actually this past week, and my dad. Both my dad and my sister's birthday was this past week. Doesn't she sound like a Mega Man boss? Come on, Miss Workman. Miss Workman. I love it. Happy birthday, baby girl. I want you to have a great birthday, quarantine in your house, safe and whatever. Can we send you something? Can we send a little something for your birthday, mama? Let's see here. Oh, I'm connected to Wi-Fi again. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Let me get to the internet here so I can log into y'all. Yeah, let's do questions. Let's wrap this up with a bunch of questions here. I don't want y'all... Oh, it's a lady. Oh, that's what it was. It's a ladybug. Ooh, that's good luck. Ooh, I want you to land on me. Come over here. Land on me. Wait, that's a yellow ladybug. Hold on, girl. We gotta look this up. Are they poisonous? Seeing a yellow ladybug meeting. Seeing a yellow ladybug signals an adventure and travels to different and far flung places. It can also signal a new love or a new chapter about to take place in your life, particularly if you've gone through a period of inactivity in life or love. That's crazy. Are the yellow ones poisonous? They're not aggressive. Similarly, the yellow ladybugs are not poisonous either. Their blood emitted whilst being threatened or attacked can have toxic effect on some smaller insects and animals. You can stay in here, Mr. Ladybug. That just made me feel really special, y'all. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? Because I was, you remember how we heard that noise the whole time? Bam. And guess where it is? It's literally right underneath my light. So where my light is sitting at, it's like sitting right there. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God. That's so freaking cool. Okay. I'm going to take that as a really great sign. I thought I blocked her. She probably continues to make like pages. Yeah, let's do Q&A. Y'all ask me any questions, like bring up anything you want to talk about here, and we are going to go over it. Y'all hear me trying to get into the internet? That's the hotel internet for you. Houston drag scene is very much like the pageant scene that the girls talk about on Drag Race. Very that. You'll have some girls who do the bars alone, but it's really about you competing and having titles out here. What do you want to do in Australia? Oh. Okay, great question. So I'm a scuba diver and I love to scuba. I would love nothing more than to scuba dive in Australia. However, I am nervous because Australia is known for sharks, like a lot of sharks. So scuba diving would be one of the first things I do. And then I also like to visit all major landmarks. This ladybug is doing the most, y'all. It's freaking me out. Okay, sorry. Don't fly this way, even though you're lucky. You have no spots. It has no spots. It's straight yellow. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get up here. I want to make sure I read everything. Hold on. Do you think that Frozen asked them not to put redacted pie in the runway? No. They're probably thinking now they should have probably said something. Do you mind if I check out your store? Sure, you can check out my store. I'm going to open up my village in a second, too, before we end this live. So that way, those of you who are here can already head that way. Just don't take anything unless you ask me first, because I'm still working on everything. I didn't see the question. Could you repeat it, babes? Okay, I just added you on Switch. Thank you. Scale from 1 to 10. How mad do you think people will be next week? Oof, 10. Just don't take out your hate on who wins the lip sync. That's all I'm going to say. Don't take out your hate on who wins the lip sync. It was going to happen. Like, yeah, just don't. Please don't. Don't be those girls. How did you get that intro song? Oh, I made it because, remember, I used to play the piano. So that's the Final Fantasy VII victory music. And when I did make the music up, I just sort of paid attention to the tones, but I still feel like it's too low. So when you go to my island, it sounds like do 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 do. I love it. 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 Sounds like I'm gonna be quiet. So mm 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 mm. Y'all ain't gonna get the you know I don't spill tea. I'll give you all the materials for you to make your own tea, but I will not give you the tea. But it is going to be a lip sync. That's for damn sure. And if it ain't, I'm gonna be shocked because of who is in the bottom two. And who wins next week is gonna be a gag too. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of them episodes. Like what? I'm so excited. So excited. My goodness. Okay, what was I doing? I missed the question from my boy. Let me go back up. Lenny, do you have enough hair products left? I'm kind of good on hair products. Yeah, I'm good on hair products. Actually, I'm really good on hair products because remember, I bought that 25% more Cantu situation and she's not even halfway done. Alicia, you're Lily. Okay, thanks, Mama. You need to see the Tassie Devils. Oh yeah, I would love to go visit like the the zoo areas where the koalas are and stuff. You played Pokemon on your Switch? Yes, I play Shield Pokemon. Maddie will be trying Cyberpunk when it comes out, or is it not your type of Josh? I might try it. Thanks for answering my question. I don't have Animal Crossing, but I love to be your friend on Switch anyways. Yeah, Ethan, send me something. What games do you play, sir? We can find something. I want to know about the pins behind you. I recognize storage. So I took a lot of these down because it was weighing down my situation here. So you can't even see all of them. But these three here, this is Monet's wig pin. Her wig comes up, her little kitten wig. And then this is Ginger Minge, who I may be working with in the future. I won't go into further detail, but I may be working with you in the future, Mama. That will be exciting. And Miss Thorgy Thor. But yeah, I might be working with Miss Ginger in September. If this all clears up, excuse me, if this all clears up, I may be talking about a particular booking that I was offered again because they had to switch the dates, and me and Miss Ginger may be working together. So that'd be pretty amazing if that happened, right? Love it. Okay. Let's see here. Back to the questions. No, it surely is because I'm gonna tell you this. I am not used to this weather out here still. I'm still used to LA weather and my body is not happy. Every time I step outside, I already have like a sneeze coming or something because that pollen is rough. And I'm just like, girl, please, God, get me through this because I'm not used to this. And my entire allergy system was getting used to LA's air and all that crap. And then now I'm back out here and it's like every morning I wake up and I'm like blowing my nose, like, like crazy. Mm. And mind you, I've never had allergies until maybe 3 years ago. I started getting allergies and just was actually when I hit my 3-0. Sure did. Started getting allergies. Couldn't believe it. Well, God, no, no, that's not. Mm-mm. Only started getting allergies last year. Isn't it weird how your body just works? But then I also feel like that had something to do with how my diet is. Maybe because of certain medications I was taking. They always tell you with the stuff that you take, it's really to help you out. But I also think it changes the balance in your body. And then things that you would normally be immune to now are you're susceptible to. So in my opinion, that's why whenever the doctor's like, well, here you go, I'm like, here we go. Side effects include change in allergies because I promise y'all, I never had stuff like that happen until later. And it really, I don't like that feeling. As a matter of fact, my eyes were all kinds of itchy yesterday. I was so upset. I hate them. I've been trying to log in for the last 15 minutes and still hold a conversation. So my apologies, y'all. So not meant to be in your body. So not meant to be in your body. Oh my gosh. Who's this? Hi, Julie. Love your videos, Maddie. You're a superstar. XXX. Love you, Julie. Thanks, Pooh. Um, don't you love when someone comes at you foul and then you call them out for being that and then they turn it around on you like you were wrong for checking them for being so foul? Isn't that funny? Girl, I just noticed that just 2 minutes ago in something that just happened. No, I'm really good on bamboo. I actually have a whole little bamboo forest I'm getting here. Um, that's like someone asking you an offensive question and you responding back like, "What the hell?" And then they be like, "Well, I wasn't wrong for asking that," which in actuality you were, because it was never any of your business in the first place. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, y'all. This week, a lot of you were asking me advice on Instagram, and I was going through my preacher moment. TM parking lot. I'm gonna be right to that. And that was one thing I didn't really get to discuss was how people treat you, but don't realize that the way they're treating you, and then you bring it back to them. Girls don't catch it. So I'm doing this new thing now where I'm just reciprocate back onto others. So if you get a little loud with me, I'm gonna get a little loud with you. If you get a little rough with me, I'm gonna get a little rough with you. If you do anything like that, that's what we're gonna do. And when you go, well, why are you going at me like that? I'm giving you what you're giving me. You're giving me that. I can only give what you're giving me. I'm just saying, get the hell up, Lenny. I'm telling you that mirror girl, you just whoop like no. What you're not gonna do is just be that craziness. What you're gonna get is you. Um. Ooh, Morgan, I'm gonna get to that in just a second. Here, I want to get to TM question. Maddie, did you watch Nikki and Crystal swapping makeup styles? I did. I also love that they're doing that. That's really cute. It's a good thing to show us that the girls have more, they can do more with their makeup than just one thing. And it also shows their skills. I am not an Aries. I'm a Libra. My birthday's in September. I have a lot of family members who are Aries, though. Morgan. I have a friend who does that all the time. She asked me yesterday, what would your mom do if her boyfriend molested you? Like it was a joke. Morgan, you're better than me because I don't think I'd be able to be friends with them after that conversation, to be honest with you, because that escaping from your mouth is telling. It's super telling. It's like, what else are you thinking? What else have you said to other people without me being in the room? See, that's what I have a problem with folks that tell me too much sometimes. Because when you telling me about that other person and the other person and the other person, how you feel about that other person, it lets me know that the day that you feel some kind of way about me, you're going to run and tell somebody how you feel about me. And then I don't know how you feel about me. And I'm sitting here thinking that we're good. And in actuality, you're pissed because I disagreed with you on one fucking subject. I cannot stand that shit. So when anybody comes at you with this, oh, I can't stand her, watch her. Watch her. Watch her. Oh, well, there was this one time when I used to work with somebody, or this is one time when I was. That conversation should never take place unless somebody goes, have you met such and such? Yes, I have. And then they ask, well, what did you think of them? And if that person gives you a positive response, it's none of your business what your negative stuff is. Now, if they give you something negative, tell T. Spread it back. Y'all can share that bowl of soup. But if you hear somebody saying something positive about somebody else, do not inflict your negative views onto those people. Not unless they ask you for advice on that person. Oh, that's my friend. I love him. I love him. I love him. But sometimes he gets on my nerves. Oh, what would you do to handle a situation like that? Oh, now you want my opinion? Well, here you go. But if it's volunteered by you, you have lost all kinds of the spirit. You've lost it all. I just cannot stand folks like that. I cannot stand folks like that. I used to be that person. That's why I know the tea. When I would get tea, I used to run back and be like, ooh, bitch. Or when I would know someone who I didn't like was fucking up, ooh, bitch. And I did all that kind of stuff. And one day I found myself in the room where people were talking about me. And I had to sit my ass back at home and realize that I was that person. Karma returns. Watch what you do. So yeah, I have a negative opinion of you, but you don't need to know that. Your friend don't need to know that either. I'll keep that to myself until it's time for me to tell you how I feel about you. Because I know you know MK. Are you gonna watch the new Mortal Kombat thing, Scorpion's Revenge? I heard good things. I love Mortal Kombat, so of course, I'm gonna watch it. I need to re-download this current Mortal Kombat game to my new memory card. That's a lot better because the one I had before was trash, and this one will actually like really do it. There's a new Mortal Kombat show I think that's coming out, and there's a new movie that they actually finished up maybe a few last month. Yeah, there's a live action movie coming out too. They finished that last month prior to everything going crazy, so that should be interesting too. Oh yes, mama. Mortal Kombat's doing their resurgence because the popularity in the video game has risen back up again, and they want to take advantage of that. And be prepared for Street Fighter to redo a movie too, because I've heard they're working on it. I've heard they're working on another live action Street Fighter, child, and let's hope it's better than the Chun-Li movie we got and that horrible, horrible, horrible Raw Julia presentation we were given of M. Bison, bitch. Never again. Remember when Jean-Claude Van Damme had a career? Uh-oh, this is my segue into the next topic before I get off this live with y'all today. Because I know for sure y'all have really donated today. Y'all have been in this chat with me. We had 400 at some time now. We have 251. The likes are up to 218. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Donate if you can. Hit that like button if you can. I mean, come on. But do y'all remember like movies in the 90s? Like for my babies up in here who are maybe 18 and 17, you can see something on DVD or digital in the 90s, and that's something. You had to be the VHS girl. Call me on the VHS days. Better yet, who had a VHS player back in the day? I need to hear this. I want to hear people's ages. Bring it up. Where are the VHS players? And better yet, give me a double or end it with a puss if you had the VHS rewinder. Because there was the VHS player, and then you had a rewinder that you could just push down on. The pencil, that was what I did for my cassettes. I did that for my cassettes versus the movies. I'm nervous. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all are in the same age range as me. We up in the echelons, the threes, mama. You know, the tresses, girl. So y'all know T. Y'all know that there were certain videos you had to rewind back like early in the day because you couldn't get caught like with that shit or playing that stuff because you weren't allowed to watch in the first place. Shout out to Michaela. I see your donate. Um, I'm trying to tell you, bitch. I'm just trying to tell you. I used to love my VHS player. And then you remember how it used to have the tracking where it was like all messed up with the view and you had to like you had to change the tracking on it sometimes because the video would be off. This thing. Come on, Beta. Come on, Beta. I know what you're talking about. Yes. Like, you have to remind yourselves, my dad is in his 70s, okay? And my oldest brother is in his mid 50s. We had Beta. We had all that. Like, it was all in the house. So I never got to experience the Beta. I would just see it in what it was, and it'll always be dusty. Like, they never took it out because the VHS player was the T when I was growing up. I had my first computer was a Macintosh, not a Mac, a Macintosh, and or was it the IBM computer? It may have been the IBM computer. It was the or what? No, no. My first one was at school. Was an IBM because at school you had to work on those old like green and black screens. It was green. It was black screen with green lettering, and that was when I was like in elementary school. But then when I was at home, the computer of choice was either a Dell or a compact computer. It was those giant desktops you used to get. And I remember, I remember we'd always have to switch out computers because my dad was just not good with scrolling the internet. So we'd always have viruses. Always. Every time. Actually, it was me too. And my brother. Mostly me because I was always on the computer. I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh, good old days. Good old days, mama. Good old days. Them floppy disks, you have to and then push it in. Oh, good stuff. Sorry, we're having a trip down memory road right now. We already talked about Drag Race for a full hour and some change. We did a little Q&A here and there, and now we're discussing back in the day when yeah, I used to love my the old days, girl. I used to just love that stuff. We are so privileged now. Like, do y'all think about this, girl? We can just download stuff to the phone and just watch it, or to the TV, or to some random box that's like this big, and then be like, oh, okay, I got my pictures. You know, we are spoiled rotten now when it comes to just little stuff that we have. Y'all, the coffee makers they have in these motels, darling, are nothing like the Keurigs of today. You feel what I'm saying? You had to put a little filter in there, you had to put a little something in there, you had to do a little, you had to do a little lot. I mean, hell, we didn't even take advantage of DVDs right. Everybody had a DVD that was scratched up for filth that they always try to play with their friends. And then when you would play that sucker, it would skip. And you'd be like, oh, hold on, y'all, let me get the alcohol out. You did the same thing with your PlayStation games, too. You put alcohol on there, sister, roll it on in there, take some cloth, wipe it off, double check, put that sucker back in. All of a sudden, the movie plays perfectly. Oh, and Roller Coaster Tycoon was my Animal Crossing growing up. I would play it every single day. I would make the most insane theme parks. I low-key wanted to have a theme park, still do. But yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon is the tits. It's great. The newer Roller Coaster Tycoons are trash, but the old school one, oh my God. If you have an iPad, you can play Roller Coaster Tycoon in its entirety with each expansion pack. If my iPad worked, I'd be playing it right now. But yeah, it's available in the App Store, by the way. Oh, yeah, it's really, really such a great game. Oh, honey, I have been talking for 2 hours. No one should be surprised. Okay, let's do this. We've had an amazing day. We've talked about Drag Race, Q&A, Celebrity Drag Race. We had a moment here and there to talk about some things. We've had a time. I hope that this 2 hours that you were here or whatever time you got into this live was fun. I hope you had a good time. I hope you feel better. I hope you had somewhat of your quarantine day chopped up just a little bit, just a little better, ripped up a bow and just something nice. Because I just know this really sucks that we can't go anywhere and all of our plans were ruined. And it really is affecting everything. Businesses, companies, our queens, us, me, you, everybody in between. So, for those of you who came here to my channel to not question what was going on because you're aware of what's happening, because you listen and you're not horrible, hateful people, I give you my love, like so much of it. Please, 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 just know I really care about every single one of you. Way more than anybody trying to come over here and do whatever they want to do, okay? I can't make unhappy people happy, but I can certainly try to make people who forgot that they are happy be happy again. Oh, I'll say it one more time for the hoes in the back. I can't make unhappy people happy, but for those of you who forgot your happiness, I can remind you to pull it back in. Hey, your screen name gonna be down. You're gonna be rude. I just don't understand it. Thanks so much for this, Matty. I look forward to these chatting with you, and the rant pack is always so nice. Yes, I love you too, Cadet. Down, down. Listen, do me a favor. If you haven't hit it yet, smash that like button again. If you want to donate, y'all know the links downstairs below in the description. Other than that, happy Easter to you. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. Happy day. If you are right now feeling like the end of your world is coming up, please stop and remind yourself it's not. Okay? I feel it all the time. I find that dark horse always in the corner. I find that cloud over me all the time, y'all. You have got to hold it together. Bye, lady. But you got to hold it together. Remind yourselves of everything positive. If you can't, start writing things down that you like. Make a list. Put it on paper. When you write something down, it's permanent. Okay? Typing isn't easily, you can delete, but write it down. It is tough. It is hard. But that's what life is, and unfortunately, it's not for the weak. But we certainly, as strong people around each other who may feel weak sometimes, can lift each other up. And that's what we forget to do sometimes, is lifting each other up. I may read a queen on Drag Race, but I want all of those people, except for Ariel Versace, to do well in life. All of them, except for that one. Because I heard what you said, bitch. But anywho, hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Catch me later this week. I'm going to do a story time with you, as well as some other stuff that I have for the channel. If you're not following me on Instagram, you're making a mistake. I go live on Instagram often. And so why not? Why not be there? Be on my Instagram, follow me there. We go live often. If you need to reach out to me, that's the best way to reach me, honey. If you want to follow me, listen, look at all these friend requests. If this camera would focus. It's not working. It's not working. I'm adding all of you right now. I'm actually about to open my gates. That is such a I hate that about what's it called? I hate that about Animal Crossing. Open your gates. This is so sexual. I'm about to open my gates up. So if anybody wants to join in, please join in. My friend code is, I have like over 150 friends now. I'm like, y'all are really, I've never thought I had that many friends on here. It's 6754-6122-4520. That's, I'm not saying it again because that seems silly. I could just type this out. It'd be so much quicker for you. I'm so sorry, baby. That was rude of me. I was like, why am I doing that to her? That's my code. I just wrote it for you. Let me go ahead and add these people. That's the code. Go ahead and add me. I'm playing Animal Crossing like almost all day. Ask Zazzles, ask Mimi Cherry, ask Arvin, ask anybody. Boop, boop, all that. Ask them all. It's literally when I get off of here, and I don't have to think about a video. I am on this sucker 24/7. Like, I am trying my best to build this island up because it's just so much fun. But other than that, thank you, 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 thank you again. Thank you again. Based on how these donations were coming in, I know for sure I will have enough to take care of this next upcoming week. The week after that, I've got completely handled, as well as the week later too. So don't worry about good old Maddie. I'm pulling that together. Now it's more so about the content I need to bring, as well as my own sanity that we are pulling back together again. Because I gotta tell y'all know I haven't been by myself for like over a year. Being by myself for these last, what, 2 weeks? Whew. Thank you, love. I appreciate you, Kamari. Yeah, I've really become really cool again with myself, and I'm kind of excited about me continuing to be back in the space of like just fearing Maddie. You know what I mean? Because I hate saying you know what I mean. Oh my God, I'm so uneducated. Um, I forgot about me a little bit. I forgot about Matthew. Ah! Don't you fly again, Ladybug. I'm trying to keep you here because you're good luck, sister, but she's on the phone. The Ladybug is on the phone. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. It's like on my phone, like as we're having this conversation. New adventure indeed, girl. If you fly this way, I might knock this camera down, sister. Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh. Right, that part especially. Okay. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go because my nerves are bad now and I can't even finish the sentence. But just know I'm in a better place mentally. Everything else is to follow. We're gonna have more content here. We're not gonna let the haters get to us. I'm just gonna block these hoes. I don't have time for this shit no more. I'm too old for this drama. But I love y'all so much. Oh, I was talking and it just went vroom, and oh my God, it was so scary. I'm afraid to touch the phone now. So I'm gonna say this. I'm adding more people. I'll open up my island. So if you notice that it's you a message or whatever, my island will be open. Come on by, drop off things. I need money to build bridges and inclines. I love y'all so much. Ooh, okay, I gotta go. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to you. It's your boy Matty Rants. Okay, oh wait. I'm like, oh, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Oh my God. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, we can do this. It's a ladybug. It's not like it's a wasp or a bee, which you thought it was a bee, and that's why you was freaking out. Okay, we gonna do this. Okay, hold on, y'all. Why are you moving? Stop moving. Mm-mm. Oh, it's like right on top of the camera. Don't go on the phone. Why are you going on the phone? Please don't go on the phone. I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. Ooh, why you keep coming close every time? Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh my God, this is too much.